Hello everybody, Jake, your resident content cowboy here, Yeehaw, and these are some of the best matches from the North American Unite Rivals tournament that we held over the weekend. This is from the qualifying round. We have some amazing moments in here, and some Pokemon really became stars inside this tournament. There's a Mew game that's going to blow your mind. There is a Zoroark game, yes, a Zoroark game that's just unbelievable, so I hope you enjoy these matches. Oh, also, I should mention before we hop into it, if you want to see the full thing, it is up on my channel, and I will have a link to it in the description and pinned comment of this video. Pokemon Unite! There are a lot of powerful Pokemon in the game right now, and one that is getting a lot of play by some of these big teams is Dragonite. Dragonite really feels like it's just kind of coming back into the meta in a big way.
Or just Adesu making it popular, right? Just people are seeing Adesu play and they're like, wow, this Pokemon seems to be good. Why shouldn't we not play it ourselves, right? That might also what's be happening. Again, we're giving over the rep buff to the support for top. And that Doodoo is not going to have a good time. Or that Doodoo. It's not going to have a good time against this.
Yeah.
Just being auto-take the rep buff. You can't bid up your sprint gauge as well. Every time you slow it, you can see it dropping again, dropping again, dropping again. And this could just be first kill right here. Do they have enough damage? Yes, they have enough damage.
It was
They're going to pick it up and they're going to start
home.
stacking as well.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so difficult. Against red buff, you can't play, right? Your sprint gauge never gets filled up again.
I think you're also surprised. You're like, I'm making it home, right? Right?
Yeah.
Right? And then you don't. And it's a pretty sad situation. I love this play, handing this over to this Eldegoss right here, as we do see Dragonair coming up into this top path. Dodrio once again, head first into a KO, but Greninja's coming right back, picking up a, ooh, possible double, but stunned right there by the big boosted from Dragonair.
Regrets up here with the Dragonair. Don't have the Elgos evolution done yet, but Dragonair is obviously actually he does quite good early game. With the Dragon Dance, he does a lot of damage, has a lot of attack speed early on. Extra tick is being used. Can they find some KOs right here? The has to be careful, he actually goes down. He's gonna get picked off, they're gonna keep chasing now. He resets the boosted auto attack on Dragonair with the Dragon Breath, and will start scoring right here. Can cross and do anything. He has been having a rough game so far. Might go down for the third time right here, defending the goal, try taking back in. I think he's gonna fall right here. Yep, goes down for the third time this match already. And not even 2 minutes yet. He's already died 3 times.
But he has 3 heads and 3 hats if you have the correct Hollowware, Chris. And you know, oh, Kratos, you might be a little too deep. I don't know if Mew can get out of this one. It does not. They were trying to punish this Greninja right here, but it is going to be able to get its red buff, and it should be getting its level 7 right now. Now that it is Dodrio, I think things change dramatically. Doduo is kind of whatever, but Dodrio is pretty amazing.
Yeah, for sure. I'm SM, our Drill Pack fan, but we have a smoke screen right here, but he's quite looking for the surf reset now. It's very scary to fight a Greninja on these mid-Itarias with the surf reset, but he doesn't find it. He didn't, I think he messed up a tiny bit, doesn't get another reset, and he's gonna fall, and we get the Dragonite evolution done now. Unlocking the Hyper Beam, where the entire damage is gonna come from. Kratos with the Electro Ball right now, looking for some pokes, switching it around, maybe going to Solar Beam Light Screen again. Yeah, there we go. For some poke, you always want to start a fight with Light Screen Solar Beam, and then during a fight maybe switch into Agility Electro Ball to finish someone off, Agility Surf to just stun someone, right? Those are all things, but you usually want to start a team fight with that Solar Beam.
Here we got the power swap on this Dragonite, excuse me. I'm wondering if this is like inspired by what we saw yesterday in Unite Rivals, because that power swap Hyper Beam, oh my gosh, the health bar almost gone from Ninetales in just 1 move right there. And they've got 2 of those. They've got Urshifu and they've got Dragonite with just an insane power swap combination.
And even on the Mew as well, those Solar Beams are going to do insane damage. I'm going to see how much this Hyper Beam does right here. If they don't mess it up, it should be a free Registeel. Here's the Hyper Beam damage, and yes, it is illegal amounts of damage. That's what I like to say. Illegal amounts of damage. Going in as well again, another Hyper Beam is going to land. But the Slowbro is quite tanky. Slowbro Beam of Mew. I don't know how Slowbro is going to lift this. Now Greninja has a Unite move. He finds 1. Can he find more? It's going to surf in. He finds 2. Can he lift this? Can Blissey someone keep him away? Yes, they can. No, but he does get traded in the end. But it's a good fight for Astral Ascendance. They find 3 characters right here. On that was bottom path, you know, Unite moving back in. Can he look for Ninetales? With the Unite move, looking for Blissey. Blissey's just scoring. He just doesn't care. He's gonna fall. Next Electro Ball is up for Kratos. And he gets Blissey as well. Now Slowbro is gonna get chased down. Electro slows every single time it hits. But Slowbro doesn't die, Jake. It just does not die, does it?
It never goes down.
My.
It finally does. Greninja had that amazing Unite there, but actually getting caught by Mew. Looking to see if they can punish them now for that. I don't know if they're going to be able to. No, here comes Dragonite back in on the other side to kind of push them out. Greninja moving back in with another surf. This fight is not stopping. It's still happening. And finally, both teams say, all right, I think there's farm up or something. Can we just please move on from this? Jeez, Chris.
I think we're just gonna be happy. He's almost level 11 already, so he's got a lot of experience. He needs to be an over-leveled Pokemon to get those turf resets in, right? If you don't have enough damage, you just kind of miss on these turf resets over and over again, and look, Holding just picks off Dodrio with a Throat Chop. This Dodrio is not having a good time. He's just, I feel like, playing a bit too aggressive. Just getting picked off over and over again.
You know, interestingly enough, a Pokemon that I thought we'd see more of is Dodrio, and I wonder if those recent nerfs have just really kind of pushed it down far enough to where it's still very, very good, but too many other Pokemon can take that slot, and we're not seeing it dominate a lot of these games. Wow, what a Solar Beam, as they are just crashing onto this goal. Astral Ascendance taking that tier 1, almost getting a Greninja KO in a trade, though. Jeez, what a massive Solar Beam from Mew.
He had like back-to-back 4-man Solar Beams right here. But GT just gets Regieleki, pushes it in 30 over cap here with 40 points in total, putting them 7 points into the lead. Experience-wise, they're also decently far ahead. They have 3 level 11 Pokemon already compared to only 1 11 Pokemon. And you see the power of Mew, right? Those Solar Beams, one after another, just do so much damage over and over again. And we have another Registeer. Dragonite just flying in directly. They're going to start going for this Registeer. Power Shop is currently on. The Greninja is going in, but there's the Urshifu Ignite that I've talked about on the Greninja, who doesn't have full heal, and he pretty much can't play the game. He's stunned, and stunned again. Smokescreen back out now. Can he actually somehow get away here? Stunned. I feel like 0 damage in this fight so far. The confusion finally takes him down, and that's exactly why I still want to see full heal being played.
Yeah, I mean, what a fight right there from GT. Like you said, that Greninja jumps in with its Unite move, and it literally couldn't continue the fight after that. Real sad situation for everyone on Astral Ascendances. I think they thought they might have had something right there, but everyone on GT left that fight completely unscathed.
Yeah, he just jumps in and instantly Urshifu is just, I'm gonna click you. There's nothing he can do about it. If Blissey's not around, right? He jumps so deep as well. Blissey is using Unite move, which means he can't be safeguard the Greninja in this moment either. And then they just get knocked up into a big blow, and then he got stunned again by the confusion, and he literally did nothing after Unite moving in. And he doesn't just one-shot something, right? The team of GT is very tanky. They have very tanky Pokemon. There's nothing he's just gonna X-attack Surf and they're dead. That doesn't happen, right? This is not solo queue where you play against 4 attackers. So, but here, Astral Ascendant looking for bot lane push right now. Mew's getting caught, but does have a nice Unite move. He's gonna try it by time, but Astral Ascendant with a nice push right here. He actually gets Greninja. Somehow he just KOs the Greninja with so much damage going on. Dodrio's also gonna fall. There's the Urshifu Unite, knocking up to 9 hits is gonna fall, and that's gonna be 4 KOs for GT, making their way to base in time. They also finish off the second top goal. And now it's looking very good for them.
Yeah, Mew is looking unbelievable on the side of GT. I feel like not only is Mew an incredible Pokemon, but they are playing this game phenomenally. I saw that they were looking to pick that Greninja with its Unite move, just setting it up the whole time. It was beautiful. The boosted not even going on to Greninja, but positioning himself around so that they could grab Greninja with it. Mew is playing almost flawless game here. Kratos is just doing so well as they're looking to kind of pick it off here from Astral Ascendance. Once again, that Dodrio not getting a lot of work done. Greninja kind of going in trying to get that KO right now. The rest of the team sort of fighting up in this top path. They want to make sure that Dragonite can't secure right here, but it felt like the bigger fight was them all trying to get Mew and then deciding, I guess we can't? I don't know. Regieleki goes down to a big Hyper Beam right here as Astral Ascendance is just getting pushed back. They're going to have to move away from this right now or they're all going to get KO'd by GT. There's only 20 seconds left now until our big fight. GT gonna position themselves around the pit while Astral has to get themselves ready for this fight as they are currently way behind on experience.
You can really see how much people have practiced Mew, right? I feel like every Mew player just does very well in this Pokemon. It's rare to see someone be like, wow, this Mew is doing nothing. I feel like it does something every single time you see it. I mean, it has been the good attacker now. Mime actually looking for an engage right. He wants to push his Regieleki in, and he might just KO 9 hits. Yes, he does. It's so many stuns, but the Rayquaza's already down. It's already down, Jake.
Yeah, it's gone.
He's gonna pick it up. Greninja's already too late. He's gonna fall probably next. I mean, he's against these Shears. He's not gonna do much. Electro Ball is there. He's getting punched by Urshifu. Double KO for him. And yeah, Rayquaza just disappeared very fast as well. Mind buying so much time there. Hitting 3 with the Unite move. Also getting just 9 hits in the end. And Astral Ascendant just standing no chance.
Yeah, GT looking amazing here. And look, when you have Urshifu and Dragonite on the enemy team, you know what they're going to do. They're going to rip the center objective. But they have this, you know, kind of impossible situation in front of them. They have Regieleki walking towards their main. Someone has to deal with it. Mime is up there to stun them out and make sure they stay there, while GT has the easiest secure they could possibly have. Their entire team but one in the pit, ready to go with a Hyper Beam and a Wicked Blow.
And now it's 1 minute left. And I would like to see a surrender. I know there's a mentality, and you should never surrender in Pokemon Unite, which I 90% agree with, but there's this 10% where
Well, you're looking at the 10% right now. You're looking at it.
It is okay to move on.
It's a 10-minute match, and when the last minute of it looks like
points.
this, it's kind of time to surrender. Looks like
Exactly.
Yeah. I feel like Astral had some really great moments in there, but you know, some big things really shut their strategy down. Like you were saying earlier, it felt like they were really hurt by Greninja not having possibly a full heal when it was going in for its fight. X attack does feel like a solo queue item. I love it, but you know, there's a reason that you don't see it competitively, and there's a reason that you don't see me winning a bunch of competitive tournaments with an X attack. It's just not one of those items.
Yeah, for sure not. It's just a bit too much, like, too greedy, right? You already do enough damage on these Pokemon. Of course, if it works, it's amazing. But I feel like it's really something that you only use if you can really one-shot someone. And again, GT doesn't get one-shot. They have so many tanky Pokemon, 2 supports. Urshifu is unkillable. Mew just presses Unite move. You're not going to KO anything. Of course, they want this like huge Wombo combo, right? Greninja Unite moving in with X attack into Bliss Unite and try to just get all of them dead. But they're too tanky. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. Hey, this is the midway point of the video, and I just want to let you know that Unite Rivals will be back on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday here. Please be there live. I wouldn't want you to miss it. I'd be mad at you if you did. We might be seeing some top tier Zoroark play. I hope we can focus on that a bit as we're watching it throughout our match here today, because I really don't get to see much of it competitively at all.
To be fair, Wish doesn't have a lot of interrupts, right? If he goes for Night Slash or Feint Attack, they don't have many things to interrupt those combos on their team, right? No point and click stuns. Only a Confusion really is the only thing that might stop it. I don't think we're going to see Drip Pack. I doubt it, but I would like to obviously see it. Look at this Rowlet in the lane. What's it going to do? It looked a bit lost right there, I felt like. I'm going for this first last hit right here. Barnwell with the fake out, and he's going to get it. No, yeah, he did get it, right? Pretty sure. Going over now with the 5 points, going to score. Pick up the special specs, and Yeetfan is just standing there.
That's just stare down. That's intimidation. That's a strategy.
It's always funny to see this lane Rowlet, and he just wants to say it. And we see a Feint Attack. So the way you have to combo it, the way it works is you have to go through someone, go back to through someone, go back again through them, and then at some point you have like that final attack. And you can also combine it with your other move. So let's say your Shadow Claw or Cut, you can make it also much faster. And you have to just combine those very, very fast. And it's just very difficult. It has a lot of room of making mistakes with it.
Yeah, absolutely. It feels like you're somewhat playing a Volt Switch, somewhat playing Extreme Speed Lucario, and while it all being more difficult than any of them.
I did play against someone who played Feint Attack against me in solo queue today, and I was honestly impressed. Like, that guy was insane on it. I've never felt so impressed by Feint Attack Zoroark. Now looking for Scolded right here. Has the full heal, and there's the final combo. There we go. If we chain it 3 or 4 times, I actually don't know how many it is, because I don't really play the move too much. The final attack goes through, and they find a nice double kill here on the invade. So good early game start for Amaterasu.
Yeah, and there's that Sableye too. You know, you've got this Zoroark coming in there just able to burst them down, and they can't really get away because they've got this horrible gremlin Pokemon there. Might be getting punished for this right here. Trying to take down Delphox once again, picking up the KO. Let's go, Trainer on the Zoroark. Looking fantastic here early into game number 2.
Those moves. Archie on the chase, but he makes it all the way as well. And yeah, that's what you have to do. Early game, Zoroark, and another pickoff. Level 8 already. So he's having the dream stuff for Zoroark. I mean, you have to win early game. If you don't win early game on this Pokemon, you're gonna bad time. It's similar to like Buzzsaw, right? If you don't win early game, the games are gonna fall apart very fast. Looking for the sniper in the Elgos now, but he's gonna score 24 points. He's happy, almost level 9 already. Power Punch is being charged. He gets away from it. Can Celeste find a KO on this Lucario? Or they're gonna go back for him. Can he find the Feint Attacks? No, Celeste picks up a KO at least for Team Wish.
Yeah, it really just feel like they had to walk away from this a little bit, right? Power Up Punch Lucario, it literally could have turned on any member of Amaterasu right there and picked up the KO. Look at this Feint Attack. I mean, played extremely well by Trainer. This is really impressive, and there's that Shadow Claw as its secondary move. Our trio right now looking to possibly get some experience or just get some timers here as it's actually getting punished for it. Wow, Trainer is dominating this match here on Zoroark.
He's Feint Attacking is just perfectly on point right now. It is so fast. So what you do is Feint Attack, Shadow Claw, Feint Attack, Shadow Claw, and you have the final one. And then you can just try to, like this, right? There it is. Again, picks up the Mr. Mime. The Reggie fight is happening. Scolded does have Unite. And the Unite of Zoroark is also going to pick this one up, I'm pretty sure. Double KO. It should be KO for the Zoroark. He flies in for the Quadra KO. He's just completely out of control right now. Can he get the Penta KO? I think he can get it. Yeah, that's the Penta KO.
There it is.
For Feint Attack Zoroark.
Beautiful.
Oh,
I mean,
wow. And he also picks up the steal, the Reggie.
That
My
was
God.
incredible. Using that Unite move to secure the objective, wiping the entire team, forgetting how math worked right at the end, but I think they were just popping off too hard to care.
At this point, you don't care. You're just going to score. You're probably excited on voice chat. You're like, wow. And then, yeah, that is amazing. That's exactly what we want to see on the Feint Attack Zorak.
You're like,
unexpected, but, welcome.
I'm so happy to see it. Nice Unite move there from the Sableye. Only able to get one, though, as they're heading down. Right now, Trainer looking maybe for another KO, just looking to put some points on the board right here. They're going to have to apologize for that bad math. They said, I don't need to worry about scoring math. I can count to 5, okay? And it's, it's a Penta KO.
It's a Penta. Not even just, I mean, it was 6 KOs, right? He also got the Reggie, so was he more than just a Penta? There's a barrier confusion going on. And now what can Wish do to come back into this match? Again, Zorak is going to fall off at some point, right? It's not over yet. This Pokemon is going to fall off. It's going to be very difficult at some point. If he goes in, he gets Mime Unite move, doesn't have the fully up maybe in time. He can get locked down quite fast. But they still have Yeet on this Decidueye as well. And looking for the engage now. There's the Mr. Mime Unite. Can they find something? Bliss Unite goes on to the Tyranitar, trying to keep him alive. He's only level 10 though, Nudo. Doesn't have too much experience yet. Now it's time for Scolded. He's level 11 Delphox, and he's gonna find Yeet. There's the Decidueye going down. This is time for SpongeBob or Scolded to finally start playing the game on this level 12 Delphox now. And he's gonna be the main carry. What can he do? Can he find Nudo? Nudo Unite moving, looking for the Dodrio, but he can't quite get it. He just gets kited. The safeguard is there. Can they take him down? He's still on 1 HP. The flame charge flies in, and now SpongeBob is going to pick up a double KO for himself and his team.
That was amazing. As I've always said, Chris, just kite it, and they were able to take that down right there. T-Tar, we've got the tale of the 2 carries inside this match. The level 12 Zoroark and the level 12 Delphox, which will do better for their team right here. Nice Unite move there from Trainer.
Have you ever seen a better Zoroark Feint Attack before? I mean, we never see this move, but he's just using it so well.
I've never even seen a good Zoroark player. So this is impressive. I mean, but you have to give it up to the Sableye here, who is setting up so many amazing KOs for their team. It just stuns the enemy into not being able to do anything. Might get this stolen from them, and they do get that stolen. Zoroark goes down. Huge timer right there. 30 seconds. We have a level 12 Zoroark, but quietly, as we haven't seen them in a ton of fights yet, we have that level 13 on the side of Wish. That Delphox is going to be brutal.
Yeah, Wish in a great position now again. I said over and over again, Zorak is gonna fall off in late game. It's getting difficult, and this Delphox is getting so much. He's gonna score 50 points as well right here. He's almost level 14. So he can easily carry this game. Yeet having a terrible game this time around. Only level 11 on the Decidueye. He's very, very far behind. It all comes down to this Delphox. If they can keep Delphox alive from the, Sableye stunts or something, he's just gonna be carrying this game.
Yeah, Delphox looking fantastic right here. Level 13. It'll have a Unite move at the next 5 fights because that's how Delphox works. Basically can recharge its Unite move in 30 seconds right here, provide a buddy barrier to its team, and use an energy amp on itself. Sableye moving in, probably just to get some vision, get some information for their squad. Can kind of do that unpunished as long as no one catches it. Looks like we have Zoroark looking for a fight here in the bottom path as it's going for Lucario again, picking up that KO. Wow. Sableye gets that one. Nice arrow right there. Hits the bird, but not able to pick anything up because of it. No objectives up on the map right now, and you can see almost no experience either, Chris. They're looking for something to eat here and continue to get their levels. We do have a level 14 in the match, and that is the Delphox on the side of Wish.
And yeah, the funny part is, right, this has felt like a Zorak montage so far this game. And yet, we have a Delphox who's higher level, and Wish also having more points. Even though we felt like the Zorak has just been doing so many things this entire match, this time it's gonna miss the Feint Attack. And Delphox can get a level 15 right here. It's going to pick up this NDD, maybe go towards bot lane as well. A level 15 Delphox, just quietly. SpongeBob farming so much experience, finding some pickoffs left and right a tiny bit. And yeah, it's going to be rough for Amaterasu now. 11 seconds left for Rayquaza to spawn. No more Reggie is going to be taken. Nudo only level 12 on this Tyranitar, so he's not as tanky as he's supposed to be.
Yeah, and here we go. We're getting ready for this fight. The arrow's just pushing them back a little bit. I think the big question is, can they catch this Delphox? If they can't catch it, it's going to be able to dominate this fight. But they have a few Pokemon who could try to do it. We've got Zoroark, we've got Tyranitar that can make it into the back line right there. Everyone just chipping away at this objective a little bit, seeing if anyone's going to pull the trigger on this fight. Dodrio getting pushed back right here. Spirit Shackle's coming in. Tyranitar possibly engaging as they're actually moving on the Rayquaza right now, and it's secured. I can't even see who secured it. Who gets it right there? The Delphox!
Delphox gonna get
Let's go! Beautiful moves by the Delphox here on Wish. They decided, look, if you're not gonna fight us, we're gonna take this right in front of your face. Wish taking the Rayquaza, scoring in top and bottom, 553 to 194.
Well, it's gonna be sad for the Zoroark to lose this game. There's a surrender board happening, and Wish is gonna take the second map, so we go into match number 3, and it's, I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
Wow. Look, you know, they're just dancing around it, and they said, I mean, we've got the better secure. We're gonna do this. I think there was some great secure on the side of Amaterasu, but I think they were probably surprised that that was actually being flipped in that moment. I told you, Zoroark, right? Like, what on earth? I was shocked, and now I've been playing it, and I freaking love it. All right, more games. He is playing Gardevoir, maybe the best Gardevoir player in the world, right up there with, let me check, me. That's weird. Okay.
That is quite interesting. For sure, Red Love playing the Trenator, going bottom with Larvitar. For now, and top we have a Shenzi and the Buzzroll going towards top Lutano with, and look at these, Edigos again. Or Gossifleur? Gossifleur?
Gossifleur?
Whatever it's pronounced. Gossifleur.
Amaterasu, as we actually have
He's
here.
going to take the red buff yet again.
Here we have the Buzzwole moving in, getting that first goal, just stacking up a little bit right now. You know, that Fell Stinger is just such an incredible secure early. They really have a lane monster in that Buzzwole. Trying to get away from this red buff Gossifleur right now. Heading back to goal. Retsu in trouble, throwing down that slow smoke. Able to get out, actually. And now they're just battling over this little bunny here as it goes down. Secured there by the Blissey. Chansey.
Go by the Shenzi. Can we get the Edox Evolution done already? No. It's going to get picked up by... Actually, no, who got it? But bot lane, we might have the first KO. Nice gank here. And Spine is going to pick up first blood, or first KO of the game. The score sheet is going to be enough, and now Lutano is looking for the counter KO. He's going to fight one together with the Vulpix, who's going to evolve to Nightheads now, picking most likely up the Gleam. And Veil, we're going to see Blizzard and Avalanche in these games, right? It's all about the Veil and the Gleam for those huge auto attacks and stuns in general. Yeah, just the more consistent blade with the Rapid Fire Scarf. It's just so strong.
Rapid Fire Scarf, without question, a meta-changing item. So many Pokemon, you see it on Eldegoss, you see it on Ninetales. You could see it on a Pokemon like Talonflame as well. There are just so many uses for it. I love when something comes in, one item, and it actually changes up everything that's happening in the game. Like Drain Crown.
I'm gonna be honest, I love seeing the Slow Smoke on Lucario, especially against all these melee Pokemon. I think it's gonna be very good. It has still very low cooldown as well. Of course, it received some nerfs. It used to be absolutely broken of an item. It has received some nerfs since then, but it's still, honestly, very, very good of an item. It's quite annoying. Every time you get Slow Smoke, like, wow, this guy has Slow Smoke, I'm just dead. He's always caught off by it when I play against it in ranked.
The Slow Smoke meta was something. It lasted, it was a short meta, but boy, it was tough. And take a look at this, Talonflame coming in, trying to pick up as much of that as they can. Otter almost getting this Talon right here. Basically every big boosted that hits it, slowing it down right there, doing tons of damage. Not able to pick up the Talonflame KO, as we do see this Larvitar, Red Love actually on the Tyranitar, just looking for its experience right now. It needs a ton. It's still 3 levels down from its T-Tar.
Yeah, he needs a lot of experience, right? He should probably take over the jungle at some point soon. We have Lutano now looking for level 8, looking for the Guard of Evolution. You still need level 9 for the Unite move, but still level 8 gives you a lot of stats, a lot of more damage as you evolve. And we have 20 seconds for the Regis. Now we have the next Altaria spawn. And Talonflame is already flying in, Flame charging back to the side, just trying to pick up the small experience points there. And Altaria is also going to fall. And this Nightheads with the Power Swap on is also very, very scary. It's going to Veil and auto-tech, pop the Rapid Fire Scarf, and just auto-tech after auto-tech, doing a lot of damage.
It's really cool to see, actually. I love just every different Pokemon you throw Power Swap on, you think, oh yeah, that's going to be mean. Like throwing it on Gardevoir is incredibly mean as well. Just insane damage here as they're catching this Talon right now, having to run out, not able to get it with the safeguard with their Talon goes down, Slowbro goes down. It looks like that Larvitar went down up in the top path as they are now fighting Reg Ice. And now we've got Buzzwole coming in here, but not able to pick up a big KO. Reg Ice is getting very, very low. Looks like it should be secured here. Yes, it is secured on the side of TTV as they start pushing towards this tier 1 of Spinal. The Surf coming in, the Superpower grabbing that Zugrug. Are they able to really make anything happen here? I'm not sure, but they're all here to defend, Chris.
I think Blissey made a huge mistake there. I think he missed the safeguard on Talonflame, and then he also tried to somehow steal Reggie with a helping hand, being very far away from it. Maybe he thought he has Egg Bomb, I'm not quite sure. So a bit of a mistake by the Blissey player there, and it cost Spinal quite a lot actually. They lose the objective, they lose some members as well. Blissey also ended up dying. They catch Talonflame again in mid lane. Now Lucario on level 10.5 already. We don't even have a Tyranitar yet for this our Spinal. So, oh, there we go. Just talked about it. He scores and he finally gets level 9. TTV is looking for the spot and push. There's still 8 points on this goal, and they really want to start scoring up here. Lutano just poking with the Psychic and Psyshock build, which is currently my favorite as well. I think it's very, very strong on the build. It does so much damage. Pretty much all your moves are always up if you get the cooldown reduction from Psyshock and later on. And they're going to start just pushing the goal, but they just can't succeed in it.
Yeah, I do. I agree with you. I love this build, and I also love this power swap on it, because now you're just taking something that already just rains damage at the enemy, and you're giving it another huge boost from that mime. Really, really nice combo right there. Basically, power swapping a lot of these Pokemon on TTV would be really awesome.
Yeah, for sure. That's why mime has such a high win rate. Because power swap, it just gives one of the allies so much more damage. It's like a permanent Registeel being upright. It is crazy how much power swap does compared to what guard swap used to do. They're going to score 7 points. Finally, first points being scored on this goal. Zakrak trying to get this 40 in, and he just keeps Lutano on his leech. He's like, just stay next to me, everything's going to be fine. And he's going to keep hitting the side shocks. Double KO on top side for Lucario as well. And Slurpo's finally going to fall. Edelgard is going to pick up this KO. And there we go. 40 going to go in for Mr. Mime. Unless he gets stopped by the NDD, and he actually did. But the NDD is just trying to be the best player on Spinal right now, but can't quite do it. And they finally break this goal.
TTV looking pretty awesome in this match, finally deciding to break that bottom goal, and it's a perfect time, right? The objective is spawning here. Talon coming in with a nice Unite move, but it's not low enough really to steal it at all, so they can zone this Talon out. Blissey here kind of in no man's land as well, as they might just wait for this to leash right now and get the rest of their team down here. They do have Regieleki pushing in the top though, so it feels like maybe this is the time to take it as they push towards this Blissey, trying to pick up a KO, getting the power swap onto Ender right now. Now we've got the Eldegoss with the rapid fire scarf getting that. Talon coming in looking for something, not able to get much, caught right there by Ninetales. The dazzling gleam sending Talonflame back to the Pokemon Center. This is very low and secured right there by the Ninetales. Ninetales looking amazing here. Otter picking up a lot of kills, level 12 right now.
Yeah, in the meanwhile, we have a level 12 Tyranitar now, so he's just on top lane, getting experience after experience. Lucario also dying. They score some points to second base. Hazy tries to lunge across this wall, but this wall is just too big to make it over. He's stuck to the power swap now. I don't think he's gonna get away from it. It's just perma slowing him. He's gonna try to jump over. This time he makes it actually, with the lunge over, but he's still power swapped. He should fall any moment now. Confusion doesn't really do much damage anymore against power swap targets. It got nerfed so heavily on Mr. Mime. They actually kind of ruined my favorite build. It used to be so hilarious to just power swap confuse someone or guard swap back in the day and just get someone to half HP. Sadly, this doesn't happen anymore, or maybe it's better for the game anyways, this doesn't happen anymore. But yeah, TTV is 205 points against 155 for Spinal, and this Tyranitar is level 13, Jake, so it is not over any red time yet.
Yeah, not at all, as Asnable coming in here, grabbing the superpower, but also going down. It feels like T-Tar and, of course, Lucario have just spent the entire match farming. Really nice score here. Oh, maybe we get one as a counter score on the other side for TTV, and we do. 240 to 196 right now. Lucario trying to go home. The slow smoke making that possible.
Slow smoke.
Yeah, beautiful.
There's the slow smoke. Low cooldown. Against all these melee Pokemon, they can't get through it unless they have the safeguard up, which was there, but it was just a tiny bit too late. Blissey wasn't in range yet, and he can just walk away from the scenario of Regieleki, and Spinal doesn't want to go for it. They're scared probably right now a bit.
Yeah.
Against this Edelgard, who can always heal up as well again. In a poke battle, they're not looking too great against this Gardevoir, right? They don't want to go into a poke battle right before Rayquaza. So TTV is just going for it, but now they're actually engaging.
Yeah, I was going to say, or do they? It looks like we could be having our Rayquaza battle right now. Here comes Buzzwole moving in. Unite moves coming in. Talonflame pushing them around. Eldegoss making it into the air. We have Gardevoir throwing that Unite down. We get a big KO right there on Buzzwole. Unite moves from the Ninetales as well, as T-Tar's roaming in here looking for its KOs. Stomping, not able to take out enough. 3 members down of Spinal, 2 of TTV. Wow, Ninetales really picking it up there. And now the question is, what are they going to do? Spinal knows they're behind on score at this point, and they need to win a fight. All of their Unite moves are down for both teams.
The thing is, the Talonflame with Scorchy can always just cheeky, score some points in. So TTV shouldn't feel too safe yet. But we have no Unite moves left. They actually managed to somehow kill Tyranitar in this fight, but they have no Unite moves left, so this is going to be an interesting last team fight. There's going to be one more. We still have 90 seconds left on the timer. TTV with a 70-point lead, and they know that they're ahead, right? They still have the bot goal up, so they 100% know they're probably ahead, by not much though. And both teams are just waiting right now. Maybe even farming some Unite boosts back up, if they can. Look, Gardevoir going towards top now, clearing those Altarias. Those Altarias are always a great way of getting Unite move back up, because all those small swap blues are out to give you energy recharge on your Unite move. And now teams are looking in again. Red Love jumping over on this level 14 Tyranitar. Talon picking up his Unite move again. And Woodpecker just waiting, Jake.
Yeah, they're just waiting. But like you said, you know, Spinal has this sort of backdoor play that they could always make. Even if they engage in this fight, they could just turn around and throw Talon towards a goal and actually put themselves in a really good position here. They're moving towards this bottom goal. Otter just watching them here. Looks like they actually might be coming in. Jump in from the Buzzwole. Nothing happening yet. Just getting chipped away by the Gardevoirs. They're actually all moving top. All 5 members of Spinal coming top. Talonflame with a big fly, but actually getting taken down, it looks like, in the back there.
Down.
Mr. Mime, Tyranitar is down. They're pushing out the Buzzwole right now. Buzzwole so close to going down here from Spinal. The question is, can it get enough? Can it score? Can it do anything? Only 20 seconds left, Chris, and it doesn't look like anyone on Spinal is going to be able to score.
They're gonna look for this top push. Can Gardevoir defend it? Slowbro's gonna go on it. He's gonna maybe score those points quite easily, maybe. There's the Slowbro Unite. Can't believe he scored this 80 points in. Can he do it? He's actually gonna
Look at that Unite move!
Unite.
Whoa!
He raises him from the planet. That looked hilarious.
Oh my gosh, what a perfect Unite.
TTV is gonna take the victory. And they're gonna stay in this tournament for now. They're gonna stay in this tournament, the loser bracket. And Spinal is gonna drop out.
Wow. What a Unite move from Retsu right there. A beautiful play by the Slowbro, grabbing them just outside of range. We had the Blissey trying to score right there, and then we just see the Hail Mary Unite move from Lucario flying across the entire battlefield to stop that from happening. TTV 340, 196. That final moment, that Unite move is one of the craziest moments I feel like I've seen in a tournament in a long time. I couldn't believe it came down to that, so I had to include this match. GT versus Ascended.
Who's gonna take it? We have a Danger Noodle and a Snorlax running towards bot. Shenzi, Lucario towards top. Both have Ascendant. A Doodle Mime for bot. So the lanes are looking quite fine on both sides. Squirtle and this Gossifleur is also very annoying early game. A lot of auto take damage from those two Pokemon.
They didn't get the red buff.
Oh.
Interesting right here. That
was
was
a small mistake?
Probably a small mistake. Here we go. Overlord just trying to get some of this farm right here. Oh, interesting, actually. Maybe
but he missed the Meteor Mesh onto the bunny, but the quick attack should be enough anyways.
Yeah.
Of course, this Gossifleur can't really last hit against a Lucario. He has so much last hitting early game, but obviously he wants to do Meteor Mesh into a quick attack like this. Oh no, what? He actually didn't get it.
He actually didn't get the one that he should have got, and he got the one he shouldn't have got. I mean, that's how it goes with Lucario sometimes. Just one of the most crazy Pokemon in the game. For some reason, people think it's really fallen off, and it hasn't at all. It's so good still.
Nah, both builds are still fine. It's just extreme speed is very hard to play. And there's a lot of damage in the game right now, right? So it dies very fast, but, you know, GT again, they don't have that insane amount of damage this time around. Power Punch is always good, though. It's just an amazing ability. And now the Ataris are spawning, but Overlord's not level 5 yet. So what can Scyther maybe do right here? He's diving in, but he's going to play very safe. The Drill Wing Beat's going to miss now. Overlord's going to get away from it, and Elo Shenzi is also going to make it back to the goal. Just in time.
Seems like even, yeah, top, bottom, everyone just kind of calm from there. Nothing crazy happening in that fight. Everyone moving back, continuing to farm. Got Dragonair kind of pushing up to possibly get some of that EXP in the center. Oblivion maybe looking to make a play here. Ooh, nice little confusion there into a big Drill Peck, but he's going to get away, pulling back now.
Yeah, quite easy escape still, but good try. Good attempt for this KO right here. Another light screen Snorlax kind of getting blocked into it. But both teams are not doing too much yet. Dragon Knight gave him some nice experience, but the confusion is going to get this last hit, even without having to hit a wall. And now they're rotating towards mid, where the Ataris are spawning. Regrets looking right here with the Scyther. Looking for Oblivion to maybe make a mistake. He's going to go in with the double hit as well. Dives him with the dual Wing Beat. One more auto take, and he's going to get this KO. No, he needs another one auto take, but the Wrap Up is enough for the next dual Wing Beat to follow up quite easily. And now they're going to look for a bottom push. There's only Pupitar Mime down here. And they could just dive in this. Heavy Slam is not going to miss. It's actually missing everything. But it's diving on the top for War Turtle. It actually missed everything. I was like...
It's not going to miss anything. Actually misses the entire team. Massive Drill Peck coming in.
Oh, wow.
Nice little pickup there for Ascended as they are going to be able to chase this Dragonair. Wow, what a slippery little Dragonair, but it is going to go down here as soon as they can kind of get it cornered right now. Are you kidding me with this Dragonair? There it goes. Jeez. What a play.
Rio just in time to save its team. Has a score sheet on his way. He's going to score 30 or 20 points maybe. And he's just going to keep pressing that button, but he gets all 30 in. Overlord almost level 7. He actually has the Power Punch. So heading into that instead. I'm pretty sure I saw it, right? It was a Power Punch being charged up. We just talked about it. How does Power Punch work?
You charge it. Well, it's very complex. Actually, we've got ourselves a different kind of Blastoise too. It is not going to be a rapid spin. It is going to be a pump surf Blastoise. So going sort of further into controlling enemy. Huge Drill Peck coming in here. Massive Unite coming from Scyther, and Blastoise countering with the Unite of its own. Registeel very low. Lucario looking for the secure if it can get one right here. Blastoise actually picking up. I don't know what it was, a basic maybe. Maybe it was a pump. Surf now pushing the entire team back. Ascended getting pushed off their goal. Blastoise trying to put in 38 as Overlord is coming back here, getting ripped apart by Blastoise and Scyther, and this goal is going down. GT breaking tier 1 bottom goal.
Great team fight for the Blastoise, and we still have a turn for their Ascendant, and Slashcan is also just he's just caught in no man's land. He's gonna go down right here. He's just, I don't know if he even has to buy time in those scenarios. It might just be better to just die fast, but he's also wasting time, right, of 2 characters off the side of GT. He's gonna fall in the end. 139 to 49 points though for GT. Overlord couldn't really get the last hit there. Somehow went over to Blastoise. Was able secured, and Scyther just doing so much damage already. Now on level 11. And we finally have a Tyranitar for the side of Ascended. And they might just look for this team fight. Moving towards top. They also have Bliss Unite already up now.
You know, something that I feel like we don't see a lot of at all competitively. Wow, huge moments here again is this Surf Pump Blastoise. And it's, I don't think many teams practice against the Surf Pump Blastoise either. It's just not very common at all. And it's been so effective in this fight. But here comes Tyranitar looking to pick up a KO. Once again, Scyther just leveling the entire enemy team. This is why it has been banned out in every single game. But they were able to pick it up here in game number 3 because they wanted to get rid of that Mew.
Yeah, Surf Hydro Pump is weird, right? It's like not play, but then you play against it once, you're like, wow, this just stunned me for like 4 seconds. I couldn't move. It is so annoying to play against. But yeah, Blastoise is just a good Pokemon overall. Now Scyther, it's gonna be his time to shine. Level 12 already, picking up so many KOs on top. They also finish off the first goal, and they're gonna move towards bot lane now. But I think Scyther might not have that move up for this team fight. So this could be a chance for Ascendant to maybe come back into this game, but if he regrets, he's gonna have a good time. They also still put him with this Regieleki, but I mean, it's pretty much going to die.
Yeah, it's going down here, but it's something that Ascended has had to deal with, and now they're going to need to base and then run bottom as quickly as they can if they want to try to make it for this fight. While we see GT is already ready to go here. Oblivion possibly looking for some sort of steal as it was spinning in that bush right there. Tyranitar trying to make its way in through this block. The Dodrio flies past the enemy team. Regirock is very, very low. Snorlax pushing in, looking for a block. Huge Unite move from Blastoise, but that is still wet. Blastoise secures again, I think with the Surf this time.
Yes, with the Surf, and now Dragonite is flying in, looking for the Hyper Beam to maybe at least finish off Blissey. It's going to get heavy slammed, and Ascendant still fighting at least 1 KO on the Scyther, which is very important. Now trying to level 11, can they find some more picks? Kratos chasing with the Dragon Dance. And yeah, Hydro Surf picking up another KO there. Unite move stunning at them into a Surf, dealing enough damage to secure the Regi. So well played by the Blastoise player. 100%.
And here we go. Dragonite just ripping this up, trying to take some of this slash, trying to contest it right here in the center, being surrounded now by 2 members. And actually, interestingly enough, I think this is the first time we're seeing this build on Eldegoss as well. We don't normally see...
Oh yeah, you're right.
We normally see Cotton Guard, but that's not
for sure. Cotton Guard
now.
is very, very strong of an ability. Shields and heals at the same time, I'm pretty sure. And Cotton Spore is a bit weird, but it's not too bad either. Maybe just want additional stuns for, you know, when Tyranitar moves in to make sure that he dies. And Cotton Spore is also pretty good into Dodrio. It's hard for Dodrio to maybe run into it. You know, if he sees that, he's like, oh, my sprint gate's gonna be gone. I need to be very careful. Charging onto Snorlax now. There's 4 people collapsing onto him. The Drill Peck is there in 2 close combat. The block should not be enough. Another Power Punch lands through. Wow. Tyranitar from the side. The entire team chases down a Snorlax. 50 points for Tyranitar going. Scyther, meanwhile, only running the Regieleki without any issues. He's going to claim it for his team. But it's not going to do anything, right?
Yeah, that's looking pretty amazing on the side of GT. That Scyther is just incredible. It's already a level 14. Obviously, this Regieleki doesn't mean too much for the match right here, but able to just solo it and move on, look for any experience on the map. And interestingly enough, we're not seeing a Swords Dance either from GT. They're running the double hit build.
Yeah, Scyther players, I think, are very, like, they want to play one of the things. But I think Sword Dance and double hit are pretty 50-50 when it comes to who plays them. But we have a level 13 Tyranitar now, or 13.5, and again, he has Power Swap and a Blissey. He's going to be an absolute raid boss in late game. And you see Blastoise surfing out. Reggie Rock is there, and that could also make Trinita even more tanky. He's a Pokemon against defense and special defense from its passive, so even more on top of it might just make him even more unkillable. Blastoise going in again. Maybe he's going to Unite move. Is he going to pick up for the third time? No, it goes to the right side. Ascended this time. Blissey somehow getting it. I have no idea how Blissey gets a Reggie Rock in this 5 versus 5 fight. Lucario is going to finish off Edigos on the backside. Kratos just runs away. Dodrio's on the chase there. Is he going to go for this Dragonite? I think he wants it. Is he gonna get it? Dragonite goes down to Dodrio. And now it's a 3-5 scenario. Ascendant's going for this Rayquaza. Can GT somehow get this last hit? They have no Blastoise Unite. They have no Scyther Unite. They still have Tyranitar Unite up. They're gonna just go for it. And it's all up to Overlord. Can he find the Power Punch? He's looking for it. There's the Power being charged, but it's quite early. Can he get it? And he gets it. I think it went actually to Blissey.
To Blissey! Unbelievable! Blissey somehow able to secure that. What an incredible fight. I mean, Ascended won an amazing fight there in the bottom path, and then after that, they just were able to push GT around. That was such an unfortunate fight for GT. They lost their Blastoise Unite move, got almost no value for it after losing that bottom Regirock. Ascended now looks like they're taking this game here. Still a minute 15 left, but they need to cover so much ground. They need to make up so much here. They have to wipe the entire team, and now Eldegoss going down on the side of GT.
Yeah, the Tyranitar is just too much late game. With a Blissey and a Mime, it's so difficult to teamfight into, right? And they lack damage at some point. They do have the Scyther, but besides that, we have also the Surf Hydro Pump near Blastoise. It just doesn't do enough damage as a water sport, right? It's nice stunts, nice CC, and it worked out well in this game, but they fell short in the last team fight. Oblivion getting picked off right here. And GT says 40 seconds left. Are they going to look for one more push? I mean, they don't even have enough Eos energy on them to even, you know, win the game, so...
Yeah.
Eos against the Tyranitar and the Blissey on goal pads. It's good, but I need a miracle. Let's just put it that way. They need a huge miracle.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be possible at this point. 8-11, 246. That's going to be the game. GT played an amazing match right there, but they really lost what looked like, you know, that early Rayquaza fight in the bottom path there, and Ascended made the smart decision to say, we're going to take it then. You know, we've got you pushed out. We've got multiple members of your team down. You don't have amazing secure, and we have, you know, a power-up punch Lucario here.
Yeah, and Ascendant, they're going to be the first team to qualify for the top 4 in a tournament next weekend. The current world champion, and yeah, to be expected, right, for them to qualify for the tournament. But they're going to be the first team as well making it.
I would say so, yeah. It's pretty expected. Congratulations to Ascended. Obviously, GT looks amazing. They could easily be one of the teams representing NA here in Rivals, but they are going to head down to the losers bracket to see what they can do throughout the rest of this tournament here. Wow. Oblivion with the MVP there. That Dragonite takedown was massive for them as it chased it to its goal.
Oh, for sure.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I will see you all very soon with more Unite Rivals, and I'll be bringing along the old Chris heroes as well. I hope you join us. All right. Love you.